guys, we are here for Top Fuel Hard Body. So this is one of the fastest classes that we run. We got 15 entries in this one, so pretty much a full field. Number one qualifier will get a bye into the second round, but all different types of cars. Mostly, I think all of them are going to be your traditional inlines. I don't think there's any 3 or 4 gear in here. But yeah, we're gonna literally jump right into it. Track is ready to go. And first up, Keith Atkinson, the bootleg special in the right lane. Make sure everything looks good. We did put a GoPro out on the track just in case something cool happens. Scary Cherry, Joe R in the left lane. Cars are staged. We're not sure how the GoPro footage will go, so you guys may or may not see it, but just letting you know that's what you're looking at down there on the track. So here we go, first pair. All right lane runs a 425 with a 5. Left lane goes 653 with an 8. Okay. Pretty good passes. Let's get these guys back up there. Next up, we have Stuart Barber's Malco Gasser in the right lane. And we have Rick Hice's Vitamin C in the left lane. Couple of nice cars. All right, here we go. These guys are looking for low 3s. All right lane goes 350 with a 9. Good pass. Left lane goes 422 with a 1. Awesome pass. I think that might be Rick's best pass right there. 422. Very good run. 350 for Stuart, so far Stuart is provisional pole. Next up, we got Dave Vince with the 55 Chevy Convertible. Gonna be in the right lane. Up against Kevin DeLuccia's Grounds for Divorce car. Pretty cool looking rig. These guys are looking for low 3s, high 2s. Here we go. All right lane goes 302. 302 with a 7. Provisional pole, Dave Vince right now. Left lane goes 543 with a 4. Dave Vince, provisional pole. Good run out of that car. Coming up next, we got Lil Red, Dave Lehr out of Indiana. Looks like a custom Mega G. Original Mega G. And in the left lane, Jungle Jim Monza Funny Car Stuart Barber. Cars are staged up. 302 is the time to beat. Here we go. All right, left lane goes 372 with a 3. Right lane goes 637 with the 5. Okay, moving on to the left side of the ladder. Looks like I see Brian Fleischman's car up there. Brian Fleischman, Top Fuel Hard Body in the right lane with the Wizard Storm. And in the left lane, we got DankForce, Michael A. out of Ohio with the Tonoros Toyota Hardbody. These guys are looking for a low 3-second pat or low 300. Here we go. All right lane goes 318. 318 with a 7. Left lane goes 350, so great pass out of both cars right there. Like Brian did get the upper hand though. That 318. A lot of fast cars in this, guys. Next up, we got the Mach 1, Mickey Thompson Mach 1 funny car, Stuart Barber in the right lane. This thing is big. That is a big car. Left lane, Stuart Barber's Tap It funny car. Couple of cool cars. Let's get them ready. I am going to video this one also with my phone, just so you guys know. Just bear with me a second here. All right, guys, here we go. Left lane, 331 with a 5. Great run out of that car. Right lane goes 335 with a 7. Almost the same mile an hour, so a couple of good passes right there for both of Stuart's cars. This is qualifying, so they most likely won't end up on the same side of the ladder like that, but that very well could be number 8 and number 9. Who knows? Next up, we got the Red Ball Jet Hardin Creek slots, top fuel hard body. Terry typically sending out the blue car, and we got this red one this time. He's going to be running up against Kevin DeLuccia's Black Sabbath. This is a Jag Hobbies super modded DR1. They are in the lights. They are staged. Here we go. Right lane, holy smokes, goes 277 with a 4. That is a ripping run out of, holy crap, that is fast. That's definitely track record for pro hard body, and that's about half a tenth quicker than Terry's blue HC slots car. So Kevin runs 580 with a 2. Definitely would be looking for more. Terry is TQ right now, 277 with a 4, 135 mile an hour out of that car. No wheelie bar, no braids, just straight Viper business and HC slots business, obviously. All right, next up, we got Stuart Barber with the Mickey Thompson Pinto funny car with some seriously long braids.
Oh my gosh.
That thing is going to be accelerating well past the finish line. Let's see if it works. Here we go. Last pass of Q1. Nice run. Nice and smooth. Runs a 348 with an 8. 48 with an 8. All right, so that will conclude round 1 of qualifying, or Q1. So keep in mind, guys, anything can happen in top fuel. These are the most powerful cars that there are. Gears can strip, motors can blow up, cars can wheelie out of the slot. You don't have, even though Terry ran a 277 and I think we had a 302, we had a 318, anything can happen with any one of those cars. I mean, even a 1 second car can pop out of the slot. So keep that in mind, and don't be shy to send stuff out to us. So we're gonna get these cleaned and we will be back for more. All right, guys, we're back. Round number 2 of qualifying. First up in the left lane this time, bootleg special, Keith Atkinson running in the left lane up against Scary Cherry, Joe R. out of Illinois, gonna be in the right lane this time. Racers are in the lights. They are ready. Sam is ready. Here we go. This is Q2. Left lane goes 4-1-0-4, so great pass. And right lane runs 6-16 with the 1, so another great pass. So those are a couple of Pro Index cars. They run in that quicker index dial. They also are running top fuel hard body, so getting a little more time on the cars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Next up, left lane, Malco gasser, Stuart Barber. Ran a 350 earlier, and Rick Hice's Vitamin C ran a 422. He's going to be in the right lane this time. Okay. I am going to see if I can start this and run down and video the cars in the shutdown. So I got to beat a 0.3 of a second car.
Can he do it?
All right, guys, here we go. And they weren't even anything exciting in the shutdown. Left lane goes quicker, runs a 342 with a 9. 342 with a 9. Right lane slows down a little bit. 440 with a 2. That will get those guys set for qualifying. Next up is going to be Dave Vince with the 55 Chevy Convertible. He's going to be in the left lane this time. He did run a 302 with the 7 earlier, so that is our provisional number 2 qualifier right now. He's going to be looking to go a little bit quicker. And Kevin DeLuccia with grounds for divorce in the right lane, ran a 543 earlier. Let's see if Dave can go quicker. 314 with an 8 and a 538 with a 9. So the car did slow down. And the right lane, he picked up a little bit, so 38 with a 9. All right. Let's get these guys back up here. We'll finish out this side of the ladder. So we got Dave Lehr's Lil Red out of Indiana. This is a Mega G, guys, so check this out. Original Mega G, looks like it has a BSRT spud arm in it. Pretty cool setup. So this probably is the fastest Mega G out there. We do also, just for fun, we can do call-out racing where if somebody wants to build a Mega G, call Dave out. You guys can send those cars in. We'll do a couple of match race, best out of 3 or something. Just to have fun. So in the left lane, Stuart Barber. Hold up, I got these swapped. Stuart needs to be in the right lane this time, and Mr. Lehr in the left lane. Stuart ran a 372 with a 3 earlier, and Dave ran a 637. So we're going to be trying to pick up both of those times. Here we go. Right lane does pick it up, goes 369.9. Left lane slows to a 649 with a 7. So a little bit slower there. But still very respectable. Right side of the ladder, back up here to Brian Fleischman, Orange Scream. Left lane this time, ran a 318 earlier. And he's going to be running up against DankForce, Michael A. in the right lane this time. Ran a 350 with a 5. They are both going to be looking to improve. And left lane goes 315 with a 6. Right lane, very consistent, goes 355 with a 2. Great job there. Alrighty, let's get these guys back up here. Next up, we got Stuart Barber's Mickey Thompson Mach 1. Ran a 335 in the right lane. Going to be in the left side this time. And his Tap It funny car ran a 331. He will be in the right lane this time. All right, guys, here we go. Q2. Right lane goes 319 with a 4, so quite a bit quicker. Left lane also goes quicker, runs a 334 with a 0. So both guys did pick it up. 319, that's going in the right direction. Next up, our current TQ 277 in the left lane this time. Right lane, Kevin DeLucca's Black Sabbath 560 with a 2. So he's going to be looking to improve. Terry doesn't need to improve, but as a drag racer, you always try to go faster. Here we go. He goes 284 with a 3. Right side goes almost exactly the same, 581 with a 2. So 1 thousandths off. Next up, our last car. So this is the last chance for this car to take TQ from Terry. Stuart Barber's Mickey Thompson car, going to be over there in the right side. Sorry, the left side. No, the right side. He ran right lane earlier. Oh my gosh, I'm all messed up, guys. He is in the left side. Here we go. Last car. Nice and smooth. And he runs a 3.362. So great pass. Good improvement. All right, so that concludes qualifying, guys. We are going to get the tires cleaned, and we will get the cars laid out, get the ladder set, reset, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Dude, all Stuart's cars ran in that range. All right, guys, we are back with round one. So round one, top fuel hard body. We have our ladders set. As you can see on the top, we have Terry Flynn, our number 1 qualifier. And moving to the right side, Dave Vince, our number 2 qualifier. He's going to be running up against Dave Lehr. Yeah, I guess we can just move down the left side. It'll be easier. So on the left side, our second group out will be Mike A up against Stuart Barber. That's number 8 and number 9. So they're very close. 355 to a 369. Next up after them will be Stuart Barber and Keith.
No, Kevin DeLuccia.
Sorry, Kevin DeLuccia. Then the last pair in that bracket will be Stuart Barber and Kevin DeLuccia again. So could end up with a Kevin versus Kevin second round, or a Stuart versus Kevin second round, or a Stuart versus Stuart second round. Right side, we got Dave up top. We talked about that already. Dave versus Dave. Then next up is Stuart Barber and Keith A. Then Brian Fleischman, our number 3 qualifier, and Joe R. Number 6 and 11 are on the bottom down there. Stuart Barber and
Rick Hice.
Rick Hice. Yep. So we are going to start off with our TQ. He will be in the right lane again. This car did run a 277. Make sure that it gets staged. There we go. Racer's ready. Sam's ready. Here we go. All right. What's he go? 283. So right there, 277 to 284. Then he runs a 283. Very, very consistent. Very quick. HC Slots car. Next up in the right lane, DankForce on the right side, Michael A. Running up against Stuart Barber's Jungle Gym Monza funny car out of Kansas. Should be a very good run. Very, very close. Racers are staged. Sam is ready. Here we go. Right side goes 357. Left side goes 367. So Michael is moving on to the next round. Stuart, that car is out. First round. Tough one there. That was a tough race. Next up, we got Tappet funny car, right lane, ran a 319 earlier. Definitely going in the right direction. And Black Sabbath by Kevin DeLuccia ran a 580 and a 581, so very consistent. He's going to have to pull a couple tenths to take Stuart, so here we go. Right side goes Stuart Barber, 317 with a 5. Left lane does go quicker, 574, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. Stuart moves on. Next up, we have the rematch between Stuart Barber in the right lane and Kevin DeLuccia with the grounds for divorce car. Ran 540 and a 538, so definitely going to be looking for more out of that one. That thing doesn't feel like it's sitting on the track right. All right, they are staged. Sam's ready, I'm ready, let's roll. Right side takes the win. Stuart Barber 340 flat. Kevin goes 535, which is a great run, but just not enough to move on out of first round in Top Fuel hard body. So we're moving over to the right side. We got our number 2 qualifier, Dave Vince, 55 Chevy Convertible in the right side. Running up against Dave Lehr's Lil Red, running in the left lane, the custom Mega G Plus Corvette, equipped with New Balance shoes. Here we go. Right lane goes 315 with the 4. Dave Vince moves on. Dave Lehr runs a 649, so great pass out of that car, but just not enough for Top Fuel hard body. Alrighty. Whoops, that car goes moving on. Next up, we have Stuart Barber's Malco Gasser in the right lane. Ran a 342 earlier in qualifying, which was its best pass. Up against Keith Atkinson, ran a 410 with a 4. He is in the left lane. This is round 1, guys. Here we go. We got a couple more pair coming out. Right lane takes that one with its best pass so far. It runs a 336. And left lane runs a 421, which is a great pass, but just not enough to match the power from that Stuart Barber's Malco Gasser. Next pair up, we got number 3 qualifier, Brian Fleischman, ran a 315 with the 6 with the Wizard Storm. Going to be running up against Scary Cherry Joe R. out of Illinois. So this is Illinois versus Wisconsin, the northern neighbor. Here we go. Right lane goes quickest of its session, or so far, 313 with a 3. He is moving on. Joe runs a 595, which is that car's best pass so far, but just not quite enough. Very good pass out of Joe's Jag Hobbies car. Next up, the Mickey Thompson Pinto Funny Car in the right lane. 336 with a 2 was its qualifying pass. Up against Rick Hice's Vitamin C, ran a 422. Real good looking car. Both of them actually are really good looking cars. Here we go, last pair, round 1. Right lane goes 339, taking the win. Stuart Barber. Left lane does a very respectable 415. Great pass, but not enough for Rick. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get these tires cleaned. Sure to check out the data log sheet. It's a free download. We plug it every video. It's a great way to keep track of what your car runs, especially once you get further into the rounds, because it is a lot more back-to-back, as you can see. So in the original videos, we were pausing and jumping and all of that stuff, and once we start first round, we just go on through them now. So second round, first pair is going to be Terry Flynn in the right lane. HC Slots out of Florida. Hard body record holder. Left lane, DankForce, Michael A. out of Ohio in the left lane. Michael's going to be looking to pick it up quite a bit, but anything can happen. This is Top Fuel. Here we go. Right lane takes it, 282 with a 7. So Terry is moving on. Michael runs a 355, which is very good, but just not quite enough to take out that HC Slots Viper. Next up, right lane, Tap It Funny Car, Stuart Barber. Going to be running up against Stuart Barber's Mickey Thompson Mach 1 Funny Car. These cars started out running very close to the same time, but that Tap It Funny Car has been getting quicker and quicker with each pass. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Right lane takes that one, 318. So 318. Moving on to the 386 was, or 336 was the losing time. Definitely a respectable time, nothing to be shy about. But that Tap It Funny Car is just ripping along. So that will do our left side. Our right side of the ladder, we got Dave Vince, number 2 qualifier, coming out, running on the right side, up against Stuart Barber's Malco Gasser. Here we go. This is round number 2, guys. Right side takes the win, 326. 326 takes the win. Left lane runs a respectable 327 with an 8. Finish margin was 17 ten-thousandths of a second. Very, very close race. The Malco Gasser, I mean, that really stepped it up from running 340s to jumping into the 320s, but it just wasn't quite enough. Dave got him, got a couple of thousand or 10,000ths off of the tree, and then got him on the top end as well. So Dave's moving on. Stuart is out. Next up, Brian Fleischman on the right side with the Wizard Storm hardbody, running up against Stuart Barber's Mickey Thompson Pinto Funny Car in the left lane. Racers are ready. This is our last pair of second round. Here we go. Right lane takes it, 309. So Brian runs his quickest pass of the event so far and takes out Stuart in the process. Stuart's car ran its best time so far, 329, but it just wasn't quite enough to match Brian's 309. Stuart did have a few hundredths on the tree, or thousandths on the tree, but the margin of victory was 16,000. So we are going to clean these guys and get them turned right around. So on this side of the ladder, it looks like we have Wizard Storm versus a BSRT G3. This side of the ladder, this looks like a Viper chassis with the 4-gear conversion, and Terry's is running the Viper with the lifelike hard body. So first up, we are going to jump right into this. Terry Flynn, HC Slots Viper car running right lane. Left lane, Stuart Barber's Tap It Funny Car running in the left lane. One of these guys will be going to the final. Here we go. Right side takes the win, 283 with a 4. Car is very, very, very consistent. Been stuck in those low 280s. Stuart runs a 322, so kind of right in the middle of where he qualified, but he is out. Let's see, that one. Yeah, let's go right there. Okay, Terry Flynn is in the final. Next up, we got Dave Vince. The car did run a 302 earlier, so it is capable. Brian ran a 309. This could be a very, very good race. Brian's in the left lane, Dave's in the right lane. They are ready to rip. Here we go. Left lane takes it, runs a 310 with the 6. 310 with the 6. Brian Fleischman is in the final. Dave's car runs a 313, but just not quite enough. Dave had a little bit on him out of the hole, but Brian drove around him on the top end. So congratulations to Brian. He is in the final. Dave's car ran very, very well, but it looked like it had slowed down as time went on. So we'll get these tires cleaned. Brian's car ran a 309, then a 310, so very consistent. Quick look at that car. So good old Wizard Storm Neo. Looks like it has maybe different type of traction mags in it now, but it did have a full Neo traction mag, so or the first time he ran. So he will be in the left lane. Terry Flynn will be in the right lane. Make sure that thing is staged. There we go. Both cars are staged, guys. This is the Top Fuel final. I'm actually going to video this one also from the start line. Here we go. It will go quick. Right lane takes the win. Terry Flynn, 285 with a 4. So Terry Flynn takes the win on that one. 285 with a 4. Brian runs a 314. Had a little bit on him out of the hole, but Terry's margin of victory 25 thousandths. So congratulations. That definitely is setting the bar for Top Fuel hard body. 285. That is a solid run. Let's get over to the prize table. See what these guys got. So we have added some more stuff out here because after running through seven rounds, you know, with 3 prizes per round, we lose 21 items. So we are back. We added some more stuff out there. We got our sponsors that we want to thank real quick. So we got Jag Hobbies, DeFalco Design, AFX, Harry Canary Bodies, Enzo Rings, Lucky Bob's, Bomb Ass Beef Jerky, Radical Body, Super Tires, Hardin Creek Slots, Midland Radio, and Viper Scale Racing. So we did put one of the Midland radios out, so it's pretty cool. This was donated by Stuart Barber. We also have the limited edition collector's car by HC. It's a collaboration between HC Slots, Slot Car Central, and looks like a few others, Pro Tinker Toys, and someone's whose logo I can't even read, which probably not that good, but I'm sure they're a great company. So we're going to do this. This will be for Terry. First up is a Viper $25 gift card. So shout out to Terry. Sure he will spend that well with us. Next up, our runner-up, Brian Fleischman, goes for a body. So wins a body ending in 32. So I think it is that one right there, actually. So pretty nice Firebird Pro Mod by Harry Canary Bodies. Very, very cool. Harry Canary is Rick Williamson also, for those of you that are wondering. That's why his cars always look amazing. So he makes some awesome stuff. Next up, our second prize for Terry Flynn is a bag of jerky. So bag of jerky ending in 26. Looks like it is this one. It's going to be the Cherry Thai Chili. So very, very good jerky. If you love beef jerky, this stuff's amazing. Wesley Young, thank you for sponsoring. Set that over there. Real quick shout out and thank you to all of our Top Fuel hardbody guys. Or if you guys didn't make it this far, or your cars didn't for that matter, we do a grand prize drawing at the end for more prizes. Every car gets an entry for that. So there still is chances for prizes. We'll see you on the next one, Top Fuel Unlimited. Take it easy.